science. The students, we are in the last part of the chapter called electricity. Only 2 periods are enough, today and tomorrow. By tomorrow, we are going to finish off this chapter. In today's class, the chapter will be completed, and in tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss some of the additional questions related to the chapter electricity. Dear students, before going to the last concept of this chapter, just we shall recall the previous concept which we had discussed, that is heating effect of electric current. According to the definition, we can write like this: when an electric current flows through a conductor having some electric resistance, then heat is produced in it, and this effect is known as heating effect of electric current. And the heat energy, whatever it is developed or produced in the circuit, can be measured by using a unit called joule. And this amount of heat produced in the circuit can also be calculated, because as it depends on electric resistance, current, and time for which electric current flows. For this purpose, we have a formula to find out heat energy developed in the circuit, that is H is equal to I square into R into T, where I is current, R is electric resistance, T is time for which electric current flows. Even based on this formula also, we can state the Joule's law of heating, which is very important in the examination point of view. Even I had given in yesterday's test as well. Once you recall the statement of this, it is according to Joule's law of heating, when an electric current flows through a conductor having some electric resistance, then heat is produced in it. This heat energy is directly proportional to square of the current, electric resistance of the circuit, and time for which electric current flows. And in addition with that, even we come across one more formula which is used to find out heat energy. So this can be expressed in terms of voltage and charge, quantity of charge. That is H is equal to V into Q. Hope that you have remembered. Yes or no? Nishka, Varsha, Vismayi, yes or no?
Sir,
Unmute
voice
your
is
audio. Unmute your audio, sir. Unmute your audio. Raju, sir. Unmute your audio.
Okay, just observe this. H is equal to I square into R into T is there. This can be rewritten as I into R. Then one more I is there. It is I into T, where I into R is voltage and I into T is quantity of charge. So therefore, the heat energy will also be calculated by using this formula, V into Q. And with respect to this, in the last class, we have solved only one problem. I think the answer was 15,000 joules, right?
Yes, sir.
The last one.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
1.5 into 10 to the power of 4 joule.
Very good. 10 raised to the power 4. 1.5 into 10 raised to the power 4 joules. That was the last problem. Next, we have 2 more important numerical problems are there on this. Let's go for solving quick as possible. Right. Second one. Second one, please put double star mark. It was given in the examination as well. This is let me go for reading the statement. Directly go for writing the data. Okay?
Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
A resistance of 40 ohm is connected to 20 volt battery. Then we have to calculate heat energy in joules generated per minute.
R is equals to 40 ohms. Then
Wait,
V is equals.
wait. Don't tell. Hope that you have understood the statement. It is given like this. A resistance of 40 ohm is connected to 20 volt battery. There is a resistor, its electric resistance is 40 ohm. So in data you might have written R is equal to 40 ohm, right? Next, and it is connected to a battery whose potential difference is 20 volts. So V is equal to 20 volts. Next, calculate the heat energy in joules generated per minute. So in this, current is flowing for about 1 minute. 1 minute indicates time. So it can be written as P is equal to 1 minute. You know that electric resistance is in SI unit. Voltage is also. Whereas time, SI unit of time is second. Therefore, 1 minute should be converted into seconds. It can be written as 60 seconds. Now, with this information, you are going to find out heat energy. Please observe the book. Let's go on to calculation. Don't write, just look at them. You are going to find out heat energy. To find out heat energy, we have two formulas. One is H is equal to I square into R into T. Another one you may use H is equal to V into Q. Observe both. In first one, we have I, R and T, but here we have R and T. To use this, you must know current. Then how do you go for finding the electric current? When you know electric resistance and voltage? By using Ohm's law, right? So let's go for using Ohm's law, right? By Ohm's law? By Ohm's law, we can write I is equal to V by R, where voltage is 20 volts divided by electric resistance. Yes. Nishka.
6,000 joule.
R is, it is
1 by 2 na pe.
40 ohm, 0 get cancelled, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 amps. Electric current is 0.5 amps. Now, let us go for substituting 1 by 2 amps in place of I in this formula. Right. H is equal to I square into R into T, where I is 1 by 2. As it is square, write 2 times. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Then R, electric resistance is 40, and time, it is 60 seconds. Cancel it. Look at 2 2s are 4, 4 10s are. Now multiply 60 into 10. It is 600
joule.
600 joules.
6
So
into
this
10 to
much
the
amount
power
of
of
heat
2.
energy is released or developed. Nishka, have you copied? It's not from the textbook. Just I have taken
Yes,
the
sir.
question from your previous year question.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Sir, copy it, sir.
Hope that you have copied. Now let's Let me go for next one. Third one. Third one, it is from the textbook and also it was given in the examination. I am going to give you one such a statement. Please go for writing. Third one. 100 joule of heat is produced. Third one it is, you may put double star mark. 100 joule of heat is produced in each second. 100 joule of heat is produced in each second in a 4 ohm resistance. In a 4 ohm resistance. Full stop. Find the potential difference across the resistor. Find the potential difference across the resistor. Hope that you have copied.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vismay, you are taking much time. Have you completed? Yes. Okay. Just go through this. 100 joules of heat is produced in each second in 4 ohm resistance. You are going to find out the potential difference across the resistor. Dear students, from the given statement, we can understand that there is a circuit in that some amount of electric current is flowing with some potential difference. In that circuit, this much amount of heat is produced, 100 joule. To find out the potential difference, you must also know electric current, right?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you following?
Yes, sir.
Just by looking at it, I can understand. If you are following, yes, you just nod your head like this. Okay. So we need to find out electric current. Look at the board. First, let's go for writing the given information. Right. Data. 100 joule of heat is produced. Heat energy is already given. It is H is equal to 100 joules. This much amount of heat is produced in every second. So time is given for 1 second. T is equal to 1 second. In 4 ohm resistance, there is a resistor and it is offering a resistance of 4 ohm. Right.
4 volt.
Equal to 4. Let's go for finding the potential difference. Now you just observe the board. Observe the board. As this problem is related to heat energy, we have to recall heat energy formula. Don't try, just look at the board. Heat energy, that is H is equal to I square into R into T. We have electric resistance and also time as well as heat energy. But current is unknown. So first we have to find out the current. Is it not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After finding current,
Yes, sir.
we can go for finding the voltage. Because we have, according to Ohm's law, we can write R is equal to V by I and V is equal to I into R. If you want to know voltage, you must know current. First, let us find out current by using this form. Right with calculation. H is equal to I square into R into T. First, let's go for solving. Solving I. Now we can write I is equal to H by R into T. Then you can put square root. I square is equal to H by, I'm transposing RT, it comes to the denominator. Then I is equal to square root of H by R into T. This is equal to square root of, where H is 100 joules, substitute, by R is, it is 4, and time is, it is 1. This is equal to square root of 100 by 4 ones are 4.
5, sir.
It can be cancelled. 4 ones are 4, 25 are. Now this is equal to square root of 25 is 5.
Five.
5 amps. I is equal to 5 amps. Now let's want to find out the voltage. We have to use Ohm's law. By Ohm's law, we can write voltage V is equal to I into R, where current is 5 amps and electric resistance is 4 ohm. 5 fours are 20 volts. Therefore, the potential difference across the resistor is 20 volt. Therefore, the potential difference across the resistor is 20 volts. Chandana, have you copied? Chandana, yes. Okay, good. Bhumika, have you copied? Bhumika, who is using the spec? Okay, good. Kundan, copied? Now, let me go for taking another one. It's very simple. Right. Compute the heat generated. Compute the heat generated while transferring. Compute means calculate. Compute the heat generated while transferring 96,000 coulomb of charge. While transferring 96,000 coulomb of charge in 1 hour. In 1 hour through a potential difference of 50 volts. Potential difference of 50 volts. In this problem, we are going to find out the heat energy that is produced in the circuit. So,
Sir, you give this question in worksheet.
first, let us write the given information. Right. Done. Compute the heat energy. H is to be calculated while transferring 96,000 coulomb of charge.
Quantity,
Q
sir.
is equal.
96,000 coulomb of charge. Here they are given quantity of charge. Q is equal to 96,000 coulomb. In 1 hour, 10 is given.
Time.
1 hour. You can convert this into second because SI unit
Second.
time is second. It will be 1 hour
3600
seconds.
3600 seconds.
15 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Hence you can write 60 into 60 directly. It can be written as
3600.
3600 seconds. Through a potential difference of 50 volts. Potential difference V is equal to 50 volts. Yes. Let's go for finding heat energy. Dear students, just observe. We have two formulas. H is equal to I square into R into T. And H is also equal to V into Q. Which of these two can be used?
Sir, we can directly use H is
Second
equal
one.
to
Is equal to V into Q.
H is equal to
Second
VQ,
one,
sir.
second, sir, second,
Second one, sir.
Second one.
Second one.
sir.
Because we know that voltage as well as quantity of charge. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Even here also, you can we use this one?
Yes, sir, we can use, sir.
Use, sir, but
Can
we
you?
do.
First, we should find
But I
current,
and
sir.
R.
Very good. If you want to use this formula, you have to find out I and R. Both should be found out. You I na yav riti find out ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ I is equal to Q by T. Q and T are known. And you can also find out R. R is equal to V by I. But it takes more time. So to reduce the time directly, you can go for using this formula. H is equal to V into Q. Yes. Right. We know that H is equal to V into Q, where V is 50 volts and Q is 96,000. 96,000 coulomb. This is equal. Now multiply. Here 4 zeros are there. Let me write them as it is. 96 5s are 96 10s are 960. Half of that 480.
4.8 into 10 to the power 6 joules.
It is 48 lakh joules. You may write up to here. If you want to express that in scientific notation, you can write it as 4.8. See, after this one is taken after 4. Now you may count the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hence, it will be 10 raised to the power 6 joules. So this much joules of heat energy is produced. Please do copy this. Nagalakshmi, you are right.
Sir, how to write in scientific way, sir?
Ashutosh, have you copied? Yes. Arsha, have you copied? Okay, good.
Sir.
Then Imad Khan. Whether your name is Imad Khan? Okay. So these are the few problems related to heat energy. Now we are moving to the last concept of this chapter. Let me go for rubbing this. Dear students, we are very familiar with many electrical components. Ashutosh, be attentive. We are very familiar with many electrical components. Maybe the TV, refrigerator, electric bulb, electric oven, many are there. But whether the amount of current drawn by each of these is same or different?
Different, sir.
Different, sir.
Different, sir.
Different.
Because their capacity is different from
Different.
1 to 1, which means that amount of electric current drawn by each of these component is different for different time. So the capacity, what do you say about the capacity to draw the electric current by an electric component, or its electrical energy consumed by an electrical component in the given time?
These
Okay,
are the
now
different, sir.
just let me make you to recall one concept that you have learned in your previous class in 9th standard. We know that everybody can do the work. If one work is given, everybody can do that. But the time taken by the person is different from one to one to do the same work. The reason is the capacity to do the work is different for different person. Then what do you say? The rate at which the work has to be done by a person. What do you say about the rate of doing work?
Work done.
Power. Yes, power. You are right. It is power. The rate of doing work is called power, or the rate at which work is done. The rate at which work is done is called power. This power depends on two physical quantities. In the definition only it is there. The rate at which work is done. Rate means the time taken by a body to do that work. So time and work done. Hence we can write is P is equal to W by T, work done by time taken. Then you also know that
Sir, we should copy it, sir.
power can be measured with a unit. It is SI unit of work done is joule, time is second. It is
Second, joule per second.
and
Joule
we
per
can-
second.
We say that it is power. Ashutosh,
Sir, copy it, sir.
Ashutosh,
Joule per second, sir.
properly. Wait, don't go for copying anything. You won't sit at one side, Ashutosh. Simply you are roaming around the room.
Sir, there I can't get a network properly, sir.
Okay, observe. Here, the SI unit of power is, it is watt. So this much information you had got in your previous class. And this can also be applied to our electrical components as well. See that here we have an electric bulb. The amount of current drawn by it for every unit time, it may be for 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, is different from other electrical component because its capacity is different from other electrical component. So this, the rate at which the electrical components consumes the electrical energy, uses the electrical energy, this is called, it is electric power. Electric power. Once I repeat, the rate at which electricity is consumed by an electrical component is called electric power. Followed? Now, this electric power, even this also depends on two physical quantities. See, the rate at which electricity is consumed, rate, it is time, electricity, electrical energy. Hence, we can write electric power as, that is also P is equal to electrical energy. This is E and divided by time taken is small t. Imad Khan, don't write. Just you have to observe the board. Afterwards, I'll make you to write. P is equal to E by T. This is the formula used to find out electric power. And even its SI unit. SI unit is also same as just power. That is watt. Watt is the SI unit of electric power. And symbolically, it is to be written as just W. And its actual unit. For actual unit, we will go for using
Joule per
the
second.
formula. Observe this formula. Electric power is equal to E by T, and SI unit of electricity, nothing but electrical energy, is joule, and time is second. Therefore, actual unit is joule
Joule
per
per second.
second. Here are right. Joule per second. In bracket, we can write J S raised to the power -1. Now, the electric power of an electrical component is said to be 1 watt with the condition. Are you all understanding? The power of the electrical component is 1 watt. You can say so if the electrical component consumes or uses 1 joule of electrical energy in 1 second, then its power is said to be 1 watt. Once I repeat, the power of an electrical component is said to be 1 watt if it consumes 1 joule of electrical energy in 1 second. Imad Khan, your attention should be here. We should not tell you repeatedly. It is 1 joule per 1 second. Dear students, even the watt is to be considered as a smaller unit comparatively. Some electrical components like electric motor, water pump motors, you might have observed the capacity is mentioned on those electrical components. And in that, whatever the unit is mentioned, we call that as commercial unit of electric power. Do you know what is that commercial unit? Commercial unit of electric power. Commercial
Kilowatt
unit
per
of
hour.
electric power.
Kilowatt per hour.
Kilowatt, sir.
No. It is not kilowatt hour. Listen. We know that the water lifting motor is used in your home, right? The water has to be lifted from the sump to the overhead tank. For that purpose, we will go for using the motor. In that motor, its capacity is mentioned. Have you observed?
Yes, sir.
You might have heard that it is half HP motor, 1 HP motor, 1.5 HP motor. Have you heard so?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Your parents know about it very well.
Horsepower.
Okay. Very good. It is horsepower. Horsepower is the commercial unit of electric power. It is to be written as HP, capital H, capital P. Dear students, you all may be thinking that, sir, the SI unit of electric power is, or electric power in general, it can be measured with a unit called watt. It can also be measured with horsepower. Then what is the relationship between horsepower and watt? That relationship is 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watts. 746 watts. If you are using 1 HP motor, 1 HP motor means it consumes, its capacity will be 746 watts, which means that for every that motor will use 746 joules of energy in just 1 second. This is the capacity of that motor. Clear? Okay. Did you understand or not? Purvi, Harsha, Nihal. Okay. Okay. Good boys, good girls as well. Okay. One student is asking, what is the last term? Once I repeat, the SI unit of electric power is watt. Means watt is the unit used for measuring electric power. When it is considered as a smaller unit, then we will go for using bigger unit, that is called horsepower. Horsepower is also called commercial unit of electric power. And the relationship between horsepower and watt is 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watt, which means that electrical component will consume 746 joules of electrical energy in just 1 second. Even you have heard about 60 watt bulbs. 60 watt bulbs. Do you know the meaning of this?
Yes, sir.
That when the electric bulb is connected in the circuit, it uses 60 joules of energy in every second. One second kuda 60 joules of energy na consume ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, use ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. This is the meaning. Okay. Dear students, this electric power can also be expressed in different ways. Power, we know that one formula, it is W by T. Another one, just we have come to know, it is E by T. It can also be expressed in other physical quantities.
Sir, it's copied, sir.
That is, P is equal to V into I.
Sir, copied,
P
sir.
is equal to I square into R. P is equal to V square by R. These are the other formula of electric power. P is equal to VI, P equal to IR, I square R, P equal to V square by R. Then a question is coming to your mind. How did we get these three formula? Is it not? P is equal to V into I, P equal to I square into R, and P is equal to V square by R. We have short derivations for this. Usually won't be asked, but for the knowledge purpose, I'll go for teaching you. And before that, just go for writing about electric power. First write side heading. Side heading, this power. Side heading, power. Write down its definition. It is the rate of doing work. The rate of doing work, or the rate at which work is done, is called power. Then write its formula. It is power is equal to work done by time taken, or just you may write time. Next, write its symbolic form. P is equal to W by T. P equal to W by T. Then below, write its SI unit, System of International Unit. This is watt. In bracket, write W. And other unit is, it is joule per second. Right? Joule per second. In bracket, right? J S raised to the power minus 1. This is general information regarding just power. Now you write side heading electric power and put double star mark for this. Electric power. Electric power.
Sir, what is the difference between the electric power and power, sir?
Both represents the capacity to do the work, whereas electric power, it is related to electrical components. The work done by the electrical components. What is that work done? That is amount of electric current drawn by the electrical components in the given time. That is electric power. And power, that is the general term used for all, even for us also. The capacity to do the work by us is different from one to one. Who can do the work, given work early, we say that they have more power. Like this. That's the difference. Electric power is related to electrical component. Right? Definition. The rate at which electrical energy consumed by an electrical equipment or electrical component is called electric power. The rate at which electrical energy consumed by an electrical component is called electric power. It's important one. It is general information, but you must learn this one. And let's go for writing the formula to find out electric power. Right. It is electric power. Electric power, that is equal to electrical energy consumed. Just you may write electrical energy. Electrical energy divided by time taken, or you may just write only time. Then electric power is also denoted by P. And this is equal to electrical energy is denoted by E. And time is taken by, denoted as small t. Next time, it's SI unit. SI unit is watt, in bracket, right? W. And below that you write actual unit. It is joule per second. In bracket, right? J, S raised to the power minus 1. Now you write definition of 1 watt with respect to electric power. Right. Put star mark for this. Double star mark. 1 watt. Definition of 1 watt. Listen. With the symbolic representation, I'll go for making the statement. An electric power. I'm sorry. The electric power of an electrical component is said to be 1 watt if it consumes 1 joule of electrical energy in 1 second. Once I tell, if an electrical component uses 1 joule of electrical energy in 1 second, then its power is said to be 1 watt. Right? If an electrical component uses or consumes 1 joule of electrical energy in 1 second, then its power is 1 watt. Right. 1 W is equal to 1 J by 1 second. Next, below that, just put double star mark and write commercial units. Commercial unit of power. unit of power or electric power. Commercial unit of electric power. This is horsepower. Right. Commercial unit of power. Here it is horsepower. And write the relationship between horsepower and watt. That is 1 horsepower, 1 HP is equal to 1 HP is equal to 746 watts. This is the relationship between horsepower and watt.
Sir, how do we define horsepower, sir?
You can define horsepower like, I think I've given you that information. 7, don't copy. 1 horsepower is nothing but 746 watt. This 746 watt can be written as 746 joules by 1 second. If an electrical component consumes or uses 746 joules in 1 second, 746 joules of electrical energy in 1 second, then its power is said to be power is said to be 1 horsepower. Nothing but 746 watts. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Even I have given you the meaning of 60 watt bulb. 60 watt bulb. Adar artha eno? It means it consumes, it uses
60 joules
60 joules of
60 joules of electrical energy in 1 second.
in 1 second.
100 watt bulb na ನಾನು use ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. It means for
100
every
joules
second
image.
it uses 100 joules of
100 joules of
energy. Got it? Okay, now let's go for expressing the power in terms of different physical quantities. Right. Power in terms of different physical quantities. Physical quantities. Power in terms of different physical quantities. First, I'll go for giving you all the possibilities. That is, right one. First, P is equal to, it is W by T. We got this from the definition only. Then you write remaining. P is equal to E by T. And third one, P is equal to V into I. P is equal to I square into R. And fifth one is P is equal to V square by R. Over? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Now,
Yes, sir.
for your information, I'm going to give you the derivation with respect to the last two. Expressing power in terms of voltage and current. Expressing power in terms of voltage and current. Let's go further. Right. Note. It is just additional information only in that first one. First one, power is equal to V into I. We all know that power is equal to W by T. Then how do you go for IT? W. W is
P
equal
into
to
T.
P into T. And we also know that I is equal to Q by T. Then I is equal to W by VT. W is equal to I into V into T. And W by T is equal to I into V. P is equal to I into V is nothing but V into I. Not explained, just I went on writing only. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Hope that you have not
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Understood? Very good.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who is on the line? That is Mohammed Sohail. Can you tell how can it be derived? P is equal to I into E. Sorry, P is equal to V into I.
Sir, there P is equal to W by T. Then
Okay.
W is equal to PT from by P into T. Here I is equal to Q by T. V is equal to W by Q. Then Q is equal to W by V.
I is equal to Q by T. How did you get this step?
V is equal to W by Q, W into Q, sir. W by Q, sir. Q is equal to W by V.
Very good.
Q is equal to W by V. Then we I.
It's very simple. Just observe here. Students, to derive this, we will go for using current formula. That is, I is equal to Q by T. And we all know that V is equal to W by Q. Let me go for solving, substituting Q. Hence, I'll solve that from this equation. So that is Q is equal to V into W. I call it as 1, this as 2. Substituting 2 in 1, don't copy anything. Then I is equal to where Q is nothing but
Sir, Q is W by QV, sir.
W by V. Here I write W by V into T. Then I'll go for cross multiplying V. I into V is equal to W by T, where W by T is P. So P is equal to V into I. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you
Sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Okay, once I'll go for rewriting. Right. We know that I is equal to Q by T. Let us call it as equation 1. Next, by Ohm's law. Voltage is given by, that is V is equal to W by Q. In this, solve Q. Q is equal to W by V. Call it as statement 2. Next step, right? Substitute 2 in 1. Then write I is equal to where Q is W by V and denominator T is there. Now cross multiply V into I is equal to W by T, where W by T is P. Therefore, P is equal to V into I. P is equal to V into I. Now let's move on to second one. P is equal to I square into R. Let's move on to derivation. Just observe here. Here we have one more physical quantity that is called R.
Resistance.
How do you get R? By using which formula or which law? By using
Ohm's law.
Ohm's law, right? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Are you following, Tushar? Yes, sir. Okay. Please don't try.
Yes, sir.
Look at the board. Vinay Ram, look at the board. Just we have derived the formula P is equal to V into I. I call it as equation 1. We have to write the power in terms of I square into R. Here already I is there. We want substitution for V. To get that V, you can go for using Ohm's law. By Ohm's law, we can write R is equal to V by I, RS. V is equal to I into R. Did you understand?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yes or no? Okay. I call this as statement 2. Let us substitute this statement 2 in statement 1. Substitute 2 in 1. Then P is equal to V. V is I into R into I. See that? I into I. It is I square into R. So P is equal to I square into R. Please copy this.
Sir, we can also do by using a heat formula, sir.
PQ.
W by T is equal to I square into R. W by T is power. P is equal to I square into R.
Correct. You can. Siddharthyam, did you understand?
Sumuk Gowda, Sumuk K. Gowda, sit properly.
Next. Third. We have to write power in terms of voltage and resistance. That is, see that V square by R. That formula should be derived. P is equal to V square by R. Let us use the derived formula. P is equal to V into I. Already voltage is there. Let's not go for disturbing it. Then we need to take substitution for I. Let us find out that I by using again Ohm's law.
V by R.
You call, yes, you call it as statement 1 by Ohm's law. We can write R is equal to V by I. Then I is equal to V by R. Call it as equation 2. Substitute statement 2 in 1. Then we can write P is equal to V as is, whereas I is V by R. It's equal to V square by R. P is equal to V square by R. These are short derivations. Naksha VD, understood? Yes, good. Sudarshan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Madhulika? Good. Manya DR? Okay, yes. Now let me go for rubbing this part. But before that, please, once you recall these formulas, they are important. And these formulas will be used to solve some problems just for 1 mark. P is equal to W by T. It is very rare to ask. But we can say that no problem will be asked on this. P by T is important. Then Pi, I square into R, V square by R.
Prem, roll number 106. Prem.
Okay, students, we commonly know that the electrical components will consume the amount of electrical energy is different from 1 to 1. That indicates their capacity. Here, whatever, then how to find out the amount of electrical energy consumed by an electrical equipment or electrical component? It all depends on power, and you must know power of that electrical component as well as how long it is to be used. Got it? From we have a formula P is equal to E by T, and here electrical energy P is equal to P into T. One example is it. You are asking that we have taken 60 watt bulb. It is its power, and you are using this 60 watt bulb for half an hour. That is time T is half an hour. Half an hour means it is 30 minutes. In seconds, it will be 30 into 60 seconds. It's equal to 1800 seconds. Ishtu time na ನೀವು 60 watt bulb na use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ what amount of electrical energy it has consumed? To know that, we can use this formula. That is, E is equal to P into T, where its power is 60 watt and time is 1800 seconds. This is equal to 0,
90.
0. It is 86 hours.
96.
108.
108. 108. 3 zeros. 1,08,000 joules of energy we are using. Followed. If you are using 60 watt bulb just for 30 minutes, it consumes the amount of energy, electrical energy. It is this one, 1,08,000. Like that, many electrical bulbs will be used, many electrical components will be used for some time, 1 hour, 2 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, like this. At the end of every month, if you go for calculating the electrical energy consumed by you in terms of joules, it will be crores together joules of energy is consumed. Then is it possible to calculate bill for that crores together joules of energy? No. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಈಗ 1 ಜೌಲಿಗೆ 1 ಪೈಸೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ you find it very difficult. Hence, we will go for using a commercial
Kilojoules.
unit of electrical energy.
Kilojoule.
Okay, commercial unit of electrical energy. This is kilowatt hour. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು 1 kWh ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. It is nothing but 1 unit. Every month you are getting the bill from the electricity board, is it not? In that bill it is mentioned that this month we have used 80 units of electric current. 80 units. 80 units ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ what amount of electrical energy you are using in terms of joules? If you want to know that, you must know what is 1 kilowatt hour. Here I'll write. Observe carefully. 1 kilowatt hour. It's equal. 1 kilo. Kilo means it is 1,000. Watt. 1 watt is 1 joule per 1 second. Into 1 hour. 1 hour means 3,600 seconds. 3,600 seconds. Second get cancelled. Now let us multiply. You have 3 0, you have 2 0. 1, 2, 3, total 50. 36 ones are 36 ones are 36. It is 36 lakh joules. Now, very one unit of current use ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, it is understood that we are using 36 lakh joules. Are you not feeling it is wonder? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. ಬರೀ ಒನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿನ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡೀಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಟು ಸೇವ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ. Because many times we observe the people that in a room they'll just keep on running the fan or light and they'll come outside. Inside there is no work also. Electrical equipments will be working. It is waste of energy. That should not be done. What unit is use ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 80 units 60 units ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it is much. Got it? Remember this. Expressing kilowatt hour in terms of joules. 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 36 lakh joules. ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು scientific notation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ it is equal to 3.6 into here 1 2 3 4 5 6 10 raised to the power 6 joules. 1 kilowatt hour. Followed? Copy ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರೆಸ್ತೀನಿ. Please do remember this. 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joules. So now you may write side heading electrical energy. Electrical energy. Electrical energy is nothing but electricity, which we have already defined. Now I am going to give you the formula directly. That is electrical energy E is equal to P into T power into time.
Thank you.
That's right. SI unit. SI unit of electrical energy, it is in bracket, right? Capital J. Next, commercial unit, right? Commercial unit. Commercial unit is kilowatt hour. Kilowatt hour in bracket you write kWh. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ electrical energy, sorry, express commercial unit of electrical energy in terms of joule. ಅವಾಗ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಬರೆಯಿರಿ. 36 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 36 lakh joules. One thing. Second one, convert kilowatt hour into joules. ಅವಾಗ ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ನ ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. I'll give you the next heading as a question. Right? Convert kWh into J, kilowatt hour into joules. Kilowatt hour into joules. Please copy this. Just below this, you have to copy this. 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 into 1000 into J by S into 3600 seconds. Cancel S and S. Then multiply. You will get 36 lakh joules.
Excuse, sir.
It is 3.6 into 10 raised to the power 6 joules. Rahul Palati, have you copied?
Excuse, sir.
Vinay J, copied? Good. I'll go for rubbing this. Others, still you are writing. Complete quickly. Complete it quickly. Ora, assume that. Suppose the electric power of some electrical components are given. I'll go for taking any one. Power of an electric iron. Electric iron. Assume that it is 1200 watts. Can it be converted into kilowatt? Yes or no? Can we convert this into kilowatt?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How do you go for that? If so, how to
Sir, it is
convert this into kilowatt? We have given chance for some students who are on the line. They can respond. Sahal, Sudarshan, Vishwat.
Sir, by taking watt as 1200, sir, in 1 kilowatt.
Look at here, 1200 watt is there. It should be converted into kilowatt. Kilo means 1000. Is it not? So when it is divided by 1000, it will be 0.0000 get cancelled. It is 1.2 kilowatt. Such a simple one. Then I go for taking another one. Assume that an electric motor. An electric motor, its capacity is about 2 HP. 2 HP, 2 horsepower. It should be expressed in kilowatt. Dear student, you all know that what is 1 HP? Rahul Palati, your concentration should be
2 into 746.
1.49.
very good.
1.492 kilowatt.
146 watts.
1.49.
Because 1 HP is equal to 746 watts. This is equal. Now multiply. 2 6 are 12, carry 1, 2 4 are 8 plus 1 9, 2 7 are 14. 1492
Divided by 1000.
But very good. Very good. It is. Shall I write it directly?
1.492.
1.492.
Kilowatt.
Okay. Dear students, with this, just I'll go for giving you an important information. You all know that the amount of current drawn by the electrical components is different from 1 to 1. Therefore, they cannot be connected in series. As a result of it, we will go for connecting them in parallel. And we have classified the electrical components into 2 types. One is one part, it is lighting, and another part is for heating. Usually the electrical components which work based on heating effect of electric current, they consume more amount of electric current, and for them we have to connect them in separate fuse range. Is it not? We have already discussed about the fuse. Different rating fuses will be used for different electrical components. That is for heating and for lighting. For lighting, usually we go for using a fuse of rating 5 amps. for heating in
15
general up to 15 amps.
15 amp.
In general, we know that electric iron, its power is, don't go for copying, just observe. Its power is 1200 watts. And we also know that in our country, we will go for connecting the electrical components with a potential difference of
220 volt.
very good 220 volts. Istu gottide. This is power and this is the potential difference. I do not know which rating fuse should be used for this electrical component. Yav rating fuse alli nan connect madbeku nanige gottilla. Then how do you go for deciding it? This can be decided with the calculation. You know, here the current, the power gottide. Power of the electrical component is 1200, but amount of electric current drawn, let us go for finding it by using the formula. You know that P is equal to V into I.
I is equal to P by V.
P by V, where power is 1200 divided by voltage is 220. 0 get cancelled. It will be, it is 60 by 11. It is 11. Hope that you are understanding.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing my calculation bit fast. Here, 2 11s are 22, 2 60s are 120.
5.4.
11 5s are 55. 11 5s are 55. 5 will remain again 50. 11 4s are 44. 6 will remain 60. 5s are 5.45 amps. Istu current na draw madutte andre, can I go for using an electric fuse of 5 amps?
Yes, sir.
5 amps fuse na ನಾವು use ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ?
6 amps.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Very
No,
simple.
sir, 6 amps.
Wait,
6 amps.
6 amps.
you are going to buy an object in the shop. Its cost is 500 rupees. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 400 ಇದೆ. Is it possible to get it?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ 100 rupees ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ನ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ it is able to draw the current of 5.45 amps. ನಾನೀಗ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ 5 amps ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ will it work?
No, sir.
No, it's not possible. Hangagi we have to use more than this. 6 amp,
6 amps.
7 amp, 10 amp, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Got it? So it should be more than 5 amps. The rate of fuse should be more than 5 amps. I take this as 6 amp. ಈಗ 6 amp rate ಇರುವಂತ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ನಾವು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅವಾಗ this electrical component will work. Rahul Palati, hey idiot fellow, you are not at all listening. See that how carelessly you are behaving. You are playing in the room, looking somewhere else. You are not at all looking at the board. Okay, just for your information, I have given. Now we are moving to some particular numerical problems. These are important in the examination point of view. Right. Side numerical problems. Numerical problems. First, I take from the text, from the textbook, and also it was given in the examination as well for 1 mark. It was given in the examination. It is there in the page number 218. Right. An electric iron and electric iron which consumes 1 kilowatt electric power when operated at 220 volts suggest the rate of fuse to be used in the circuit. Fuse rating should be found out. In which page number? Page number 218 in your NCERT textbook, page number 218. But actually it has not been given as a question. In the examination, a question was framed based on this sentence. Page number 218 from the last second line. Fourth line. Fourth line of ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ sentence ನ ತಗೊಂಡು exam ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Same question. Yeah. What should be the rate of fuse or fuse rating? Find out now. It's very simple. Like this only. Once you go to the given state, see an electric iron which consumes
Power.
1 kilowatt electric power. Andre its capacity is that much. Here again, power is given. Please write with me data. P is equal to 1 kilowatt. 1 kilowatt is nothing but 1000 watt. Idra artha enu andre it consumes 1000 joules of energy in 1 second. That is its capacity. And this is connected in the line with a potential difference of 220 volts. This is voltage. V is
Potential
equal to 220 volts. Sneha AP, are you understanding? Very good girl. Yes. Spurti, are you following? Vijayalakshmi, are you following? Good girl. Sumuk K. Okay. V is equal to 220 volts. Let's go on to calculation. Then, right now, we know that P is equal to V into I. Use, sorry, solve I. I is equal to P by V. Where P is, power is 1000 divided by voltage is 220. 0 get cancelled. Now this is equal to 50 by 11.
4.54.
It's equal to 4s are 44, 6 will remain 60, 5s are 55, 5 will remain 50, 4.54 amps. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ನ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Therefore, in the circuit 5 amps fuse must be used. 5 amps fuse must be used. Got it? Dear students, one general information that for every electrical component we are not going to use this rating fuses. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. You might have heard about AEH. ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ? AEH. means all electrical heating. Andre, in that circuit, heating devices are connected. But these heating devices will consume different amount of electric current. In 1000 watt at the it may be even 2000, 3000. It will be differ. Therefore, fuse rating will also be differ. General for the circuit where we are going to use the heating devices, usually we will go for using 15 amps fuse. 15 amps fuse will be used for heating devices. And lighting devices just 5 amps fuse use. Got it?
Sir.
Followed?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Sir, tell 1 second, sir. Sir, tell 1 second. Sir, tell 1 second. Sir.
Power is 1 kilowatt ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು 5 amps ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. If I go for using 1500 watts electric iron, can it be used in this? ಈ fuse ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ ಇದನ್ನ?
No, sir.
It is not possible. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ amount of current drawn by it is more than that. ಅವಾಗ ಬೇರೆ fuse ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ for lighting we use 5 amps fuse, for heating 15 amps fuse na use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Clear? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Suppose we are using a washing machine. Its power is 2000 watt ಅಂತ 2000 watt. It is obviously it is also in the domestic wiring. Our domestic wiring alli namge ಈಗ fuse ಬೇಕು. I am going to give you whether I should use 5 amps fuse, 10 amps fuse, 2 amps fuse, or none of these.
None of this.
None of these and the fuse use ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ what will happen?
10 amps.
10 amps. 10 amps. 10 amps.
Use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
10 amps.
10 amps, sir.
10 amps.
10 amps.
Very good. Very good. You know, very simple. ನಮಗೆ potential difference ಅಂತೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 220 volts ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
2000 by 220, sir.
Here 2000 watt. I is equal to P by V. P is power is 2000. It is 220 cancel. 100 by 11. It is
10 amps.
9. 1 will remain. Then 0. 9. 9.09. Which means that ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ? Option A, B, C or D?
10 amps.
Your option will be 10 amps.
Fuse of rating 5 amps use 10 amps use ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ this will work. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ so it cannot be work. It cannot be connected in 5 amps or 2 amps. Option B is correct. So ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ thinkable questions ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Got it? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Spurti. Question ಕೇಳಿ
Yes, sir.
ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Ruchika, did you understand? Good, good, good. Yes. Anup Poya. Very good.
Yes, sir.
He has much understood. Not Chinmay. Prajwal.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ayush B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, students. These are still few more numerical problems are there. Very simple. Just 2 to 3 numerical problems are there, and soon after that, we will go for some additional questions which were given in the examination, and few questions from the NCERT textbook exercise. So tomorrow we are going to finish off this chapter completely. So with this, let us stop the class. Thank you
Sir,
very
day
much.
after tomorrow, which subject, sir?
Yes, sir.
Polynomials, mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Have a
sir.
wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.